Welcome to this week's episode of In Pursuit 365. We got kind of a mixed bag this week. We got a southern Vermont moose hunt. We got some early season bear hunting in September. We got a bunch of archery whitetail hunts. Hope you enjoy it. This hunt takes place in late October during the moose rifle season. Young hunter, he's only 15 years old. This is his second time drawing a Vermont moose tag. Can't believe it. First time he was 8. He was successful, shot a great bull then. Youngest kid in the state to ever shoot a bull moose, draw the tag, the whole deal. He draws again when he's 15. What can I say? He's just a lucky kid. We have a great hunt. He shoots a tremendous bull, 52.5 inches wide. We were having trouble as the season went on. Where we'd scouted and found bulls, the weather got warm, moose had disappeared. We were in this fresh sign, just couldn't seem to get one to respond. We moved into this one area late morning, got up into the clear cut where we'd found a lot of fresh sign, a lot of rubs, a lot of activity in there. I'd called for probably 5 minutes, and up in the clear cut you could hear just the clash of antlers. There were 2 bull moose fighting really aggressively up there. I mean, it sounded like canoe paddles smacking together. We moved up in as close as we could. The property was posted on the upper side of that clear cut, so we could only go as far as we were. We had to call them off of that property. As we could hear the fighting take place, I'm like, there's got to be some other bulls right in here. So we just kept calling. We had all day to hunt them. After a while, 10, 15 minutes of calling, we peeled another bull. There were 3 bull moose total in that clear cut. While those 2 were fighting, we called this other bull in, and as you can see, he comes in for a look. 40 yards.
Let him come in. Shoot him if he can.
Good shot, buddy. That is a beauty.
Awesome shot, bud. We got him. We probably walked 20 miles the past 2 days, and you know, this morning, thank you, buddy. This morning we walked up, bud. Right. We walked up into this cut. We thought we saw some fresh sign in yesterday. There was nothing there. We called last night. It was freezing.
He's a great bull. He's probably 48 inches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on that side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on that side.
This is Jared's second Vermont bull. He shot one when he was 8 years old with Jeremy and I.
Congratulations, bud.
Thank you.
Good job.
Now the work really begins. We got to get him out of here. Up next, we got a bear hunt, southern Vermont. This is in early September, September 6th. We get these bears coming into an apple orchard. You're hunting them over a food source that time of the year. Hunting out of a double bull blind, real thick cover. There isn't any trees big enough for a tree stand. So we popped up a blind, got in there. The action starts right away. This hunt, we're all set up. Here we got the double bull blind all set up. 20 yards from the apple tree. I've got a lot of cam tracker pictures of all these bears coming in, eating these apples, and this is the one tree they seem to be hitting during daylight. First off, we have this small bear come in. He's probably 90, 110 pounds. I've got a lot of pictures of him. I know there's much bigger bears than him. He comes in and feeds around, eating those tiny little crab apples. He's feeding around there for us for probably 15 minutes. See another bear coming. That bear comes into about 30 yards and charges and chases that bear right off the apple tree. I look at Mike, my camera guy, and I'm like, that bear is going to be coming back any second. Looked, and here it comes. Walks right into 15, 18 yards, do a perfect shot on him. Let the bear get quartered away really good. Total pass through. Bear dies on camera 40 yards away. Awesome hunt.
September bear season, southern Vermont. We got some bears. We have a lot of pictures of them. They're coming into this apple tree. Just a few apples, but they kind of work their way from this tree down to it. There's another orchard down the hill a little bit further. It's a good pinch point in between a spruce swamp and an overgrown field. We got a lot of pictures. Daylight right here. The other apples, they're not hit until dark, so it's kind of warm tonight, but we got a cold front coming, so let's see what shows up. see, that was pretty exciting. I think we got a really good hit on him. Really wound up right now, so I'll have to get back with you in a little bit. It's about 20 yards. I think I center punched him. We'll bring you more in there. Well, we'll go down here and check the arrow. I think I can see the bear laying from the blind. He didn't run 40 yards. Let's go. Looks pretty good. Definitely smells good. First time trying the slick trick broadheads. Let's take a look. There he is right here. He looks like a beauty. What a beautiful coat. He's a nice bear, huh?
Absolutely.
First one with a ball. Perfect exit. I hard shot that bear. I'd say he's 170 pounds. Whew. My first bear with a ball. Oh, what are we at? September 6th?
Yep, September 6th.
We got a bunch of other In Pursuit 365 pro staffers that were on bears every day, so just a matter of time before we're bringing you more. What a beauty.
Up next, we got some more whitetail action from southern Vermont. Bow hunting, up close and personal. Stay tuned. Eddie and I were set up on this apple orchard. It's kind of small trees around there, so we decided to use a pop-up blind again. Got the shoot-through mesh down. About an hour before dark, we thought we could hear a deer walking through the leaves. Ended up being a big male coyote. We love to try to get a coyote on film with a bow. He came in, as you can see, picked up an apple, took off and ran. Those coyotes eat apples more than anything else in the fall. If there's an abundance of apples on the ground, you'll get as many pictures of coyotes as you do deer underneath those apple trees. He just never gave us the opportunity we needed.
All right, we're out here tonight. We came in and scouted this orchard, and there's some apples on the ground, but not a lot compared to how many are in the trees, which means the deer come through cleaning them up. We found a bunch of deer tracks in here, and we found a couple scrapes. I know there's a couple small bucks in here, nothing huge, but we're gonna come in here with hopes of taking a doe out tonight. If we get a crack at one of those bucks, we're definitely gonna take him too, but our hopes are high for a doe, and if they come into this orchard, it should be a good time. Because we had a farmer just behind this orchard and doesn't like him very much. He's got a bunch of chickens and stuff. If this coyote comes back, he's in big trouble. We'll see if he comes in the orchard.
This was a really cool hunt. Eddie and I hunted after work. We had this spot lined up. I had a lot of pictures of deer coming into these oaks. There's a little bench in the hardwoods. Got Eddie set up. The deer came in right at last light. We were losing camera light fast, and the deer were at about 35 yards. As you can see, Eddie tries getting a shot at one. With that lit knock, you can see the arrow hit a branch just before it hit the deer. Shot just underneath it. You don't always get the deer. We wanted to show we don't always get a deer every time we go hunting.
Well, tonight we just came in here. We haven't even sat in the stand yet. We're on an oak bank. It's rather steep, as you can tell. And the deer have been coming through feeding on these oaks pretty regularly. They're coming from their bedding and they're working their way down towards this bottom. All the oaks are running down through. And we're sitting right by the base of the main oak tree. So, just think it started all these little ones out. We're gonna be sitting here, and it's rather crunchy out tonight. The leaves are nice and crunchy, so we should be able to hear them coming, but we'll see what happens. Who knows? Hopefully it's interesting. Branch. That was flying right at him too. Right at the right daylight. I couldn't see the branch between me and the deer. Guess we're not having deer for dinner.
blood trailer up. About a 30-yard shot. Ran down to the side of the food plot here, so let's see if we can find the arrow and then find the deer. Oh, here she is. About a 95, 100-pound doe. Nice to the freezer. Hi folks, I'm Jeremy Ballantyne. Thanks for watching In Pursuit 365 on Vermont Television Network, Duncan Cable, Channel 28.
Blood just running down the stream.
Yeah.
It's the first morning of moose season here, October 19th.